on, guys? I want to do a video today about all the game consoles that are out, Amico coming out, and give my thoughts on it, some positives, some negatives, and just what I like about it and what I don't. Here we go. Start off with the Xbox. The Series S, the Series X, and the older Xbox Ones games, still the same. The controller for the Series X and them is the same as the older one, just has a capture button in the middle of it. It's still the same feel, same. It's just good feel. Why change it? The games are graphically better, I would say, somewhat. Good things too are for Xbox, you can get Game Pass, which has a bunch of games on it you can download. And if you like, go to get rid of it, you can buy it if you want to keep it for whatever they want for it. But it's a good option to have instead of having to go out and buy every game. Xbox exclusive games come to Game Pass day one, so that's a good thing. So you don't have to worry about buying them. You can just get them on your Game Pass and play. Negatives are not too many. Just mostly the interface. It's the same interface from God knows when, probably back 2015 or whenever the Xbox One came out. It's the same looking thing. It's whatever. They tweak it a little bit, but it's still the same old, same old. But like I said, if you're into like shooters, I guess, and sports games and everything else, the Series X, if you can get one for regular price and not jack up the price and get one retail, I'd say it's worth the upgrade. It's mostly what it is, just an upgrade from the Xbox One. Most of the games are for both anyway. It just gives you graphical like upgrades. It just downloads you the Xbox Series X version, which is just, like I said, graphics update probably. So if you're into that, I recommend getting a Xbox Series X or an S if you're into digital, because that's the digital one and it's a little bit cheaper. So if you're into them, pick them up. Next up, we got PlayStation. Okay, the PlayStation 5. Let me get this out the way first. I have one. It's graphically better than I say the 4, but it has the same games. Technically, you can play the same games on the 4 that's on the 5. Just like I said, a graphic update mostly. Would I recommend going out and getting one? If you can find one regular price, if you want the graphics update, yeah, I'd get it. It's got a cool interface. The controller works good. It's update from the PlayStation 4. It's a little bit more advanced, but if you're gonna go buy and scout for about $1,000 or so, I would say no, unless you're really hard up for one and want one, and go for it. But I said the negatives on it is, like I said, the games you can play mostly all these games on the PlayStation 4, and you don't really need a PlayStation 5. But like I said, if you want the graphics, but and like sometimes the interface and stuff like that has glitchy stuff in it, and they gotta fix it. It seems like it has like a bunch of updates so far already since it's been out. And now when I try to put on Madden, I got like a week ago or so, it gave me some kind of error I never seen. It wouldn't let me download it for some reason, or copy it to the thing to download from my disc. And then I had to reset my PlayStation 5 to factory because it said to sometimes do that and wipe it clean or whatever. But it still did it, but it went on there eventually. And then I went to put my NBA 2K22 back on there, and it did the same thing. So then it finally did it. So I don't know what's up with that. If that's something like a glitch and there's like software, I don't think it's a hardware glitch because everything else on my PlayStation works fine. And it does have PlayStation Now, which is a streaming service where you can excuse me, stream games online, and it's pretty cheap. I think it's $9, $10. So if you're in the older like PlayStation 4 games or whatever, you can stream them too. There's got stream like PlayStation 3, you can stream on there and all that. So would I recommend a PlayStation 5? Yeah, if you can find one for cheap. The digital version, yeah, it's cheaper, but it's hard to find. So yeah, if you can find it cheap or a regular price, get it. But if it's over expensive, no. Just wait. Now we come to the old man of the group, the Nintendo Switch. They're putting out a new version of it. It's supposed to be this fall, October, I think. The OLED, it's a brighter screen, a little bit bigger, 7 inches. Got a better kickstand, different color, technically for the Joy-Cons or whatever you call it, grayish white, whatever. I didn't pre-order one because I don't really play undocked. It's for more of if you play like handheld. I don't really play handheld. I play it docked if I play it. I like bigger screen. I don't like got little screens and stuff like that. But I'd recommend it if you don't have a Switch yet. You're interested in even getting an older Switch. I recommend it. Find a whole bunch of games in the library. The online service has older Nintendo games that you can play, Nintendo or SNES games. Hopefully one day they'll have N64s or maybe some GameCube games on there. But it's cheap too, $20 a year. I recommend it for that. It has a bunch of kid games on it for kids. A bunch of like mobile type games if you're into that. It has AAA games, a little bit of sports games. It has games for everybody basically. Joy-Cons work good. They have Joy-Con drifts on some of them, but I don't think I ever had problems with mine. But I don't know. I don't use the Joy-Cons that much. I use my gamepad. They have like an Xbox style gamepad too. If you like them controllers like that, and you can use a touchscreen like that too to play. And I said if you don't have a Switch, I'd recommend that. If you don't, or if you do, you want to upgrade, I'd say try to get this. It's got a LAN port on the back now too for wired instead of using Wi-Fi all the time. So, like I said, if you're into Nintendo, you like Nintendo Switch, you like Mario, you like Luigi, Yoshi, whatever, Metroid, Nintendo brands, you'll like the Switch. It's got a lot for you to have. A lot of games to offer, man. And now for the unique one from Atari. The Atari VCS is a PC console hybrid that focuses on using it as a PC, but it has some console capabilities. There we go, thank you. And you can go online, or I should say PC online. You could download Windows on external or on an M2 drive, and open up your VCS and put them in to give it more power, more RAM. It's not that easy to get in the PC mode. Like I said, you have to copy Windows onto a hard drive or something and put it on. You're connected to your VCS and then install it on that hard drive and stuff like that to get it to work. But there's instructions that shows you how to do it. It's not really hard, but it's just if you don't know what you're doing, you can get lost without the instructions. But the store has a bunch of like little indie games that are fun to play. Not too hard, cheap, most of them. There's really no online service yet. There's an online game called Utopos. It's in like early access. He's working on an update to get a better version out for it. So hopefully there'll be some online for it eventually. Controllers work good. Class controller has trouble on some games, like Missile Command that doesn't work right, but hopefully they're fixing all these controller issues they have. Fixed a lot of stuff on this since it's been out in beta, and they launched it to market in June, beginning of June. It has streaming services on it now. They put xCloud on it, Luna, Stadia's on there, and stream. It's good for streaming. If you don't have like Xbox or PlayStation or anything, it's good to try to stream these games on here. If you like see a game that you want to play, like maybe a racing game or sports game or something, you can play Madden on it. If you like football and you're like, I don't want to buy Xbox to play Madden, you can stream it on there. Play it. It has MLB The Show on it. I tried that. Works pretty good. It's getting better. The only thing, it doesn't have a friends list yet. They supposedly it's in the works. It's coming. And my other negative would be the upgradability supposedly of it. Like having to take the whole thing apart for people that don't know what they're doing is like a bad idea. If they had like an access panel like here on the top part and under the bottom where the RAM and the M2 go, it would be a lot better. You just open it up, put it in, you're done. Simple as that. Just like a upgradable like laptop PC or something. But hopefully down the line they fix the flaws, or like the flaw of that, and they get a better design, and so you can easily upgrade it. So you can market it as easily upgradable instead of having to crack it open and break it. But I said it's been getting better and better every month since it's been launched. So hopefully they keep going and going with this new guy and French Genet and the token part. Things are looking up for the VCS, and it's becoming a good console to use. Not what worth the hate like it was before. Pretty good. And last but not least, we have Tommy T and his friend, the Amico. Now, In television, that's a tricky subject because it's mired in controversy here and there of how it is, what it is, back and forth. But in my honest opinion, I think the games look decent for being what they are, little simplistic, casual games for everybody to play, pick up and play games. Um, the negative stuff, I would say, would be just the hearsay of how good it is, and it's not even really out yet. Like from a couple of YouTubers saying how it is with the controller being the greatest thing ever, and you can only play these games with that controller. I seriously doubt that's true, but when I get mine, because I'm a founder, I backed it like in the first minute or so once it went live back in whenever, I think it was December last year or something like that. And hopefully I get mine like first. But it looks fun. I like the design of it, even though people say it looks like a foot bath. I like the way you can dock the controllers on top and they just charge like the Wii, or not the Wii, the Switch. You just dock them and they charge. I said the games look bright. They look cool. They're not graphically like Xbox style, but it's not supposed to be. I think that once it's released, people will play this. I, in my honest opinion, do not think teenagers from like, say maybe 14 or 13, like to like 25-year-olds or so, ain't gonna want this because they're too into their maybe Switches or Xbox, Call of Duties, Fortnite, stuff like that. They're in junior high school. They're gonna want to play the big boy toys. Just saying. Sorry, Tommy. But as a like older person like me that knows like these old games like that, like Burger Time is supposed to come out, and like these Night Stalker, Astro Smash, stuff like that, skiing, that remembers these stuff, playing the old Ataris and stuff, they'll give it a chance. They'll play it. Like they'll get their like younger kids into this. Like you can get your kid with Astro Smash, give her a controller, give him a controller, and be like, boom, let's shoot me, bang, 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 bang. Let's have some fun. But like I said, the teenage crowd, I don't think is gonna be playing these. It's just me. They have different varieties of games. They have card games. They have car games. They have platformers. They have the little simple shooters like that. Like they have the game for everybody, which is a good thing for the Amico, which I think should be their selling point. A game for it's a game for somebody. Somebody's gonna like something on here. Not it's the best thing ever, and like these other consoles suck. Like you gotta have this. You gotta have this. If you want to play like mobile people like it's like some of this stuff does look like mobile stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Some people like playing mobile games. My wife plays mobile games, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just your choice. Like it's not for hardcore gamers. It's for casual people. So I think it'll do good in the casual crowd when it releases. I don't think it's gonna sell like millions and millions and millions, like PlayStation style and stuff. But it's gonna find a little niche somewhere in the landscape of everything. So I would say as now I would recommend to try it. Like if you know somebody has one to try it, try it. If you like it, buy one. Or if you like try it out, you don't like it, return it. You can do pawn it or do whatever. Take it back to GameStop or wherever you get it from. Say it was not the console for me, but so I want to give it a try. I wanted to try cornhole until I started messing with it and see how it feels now since they started messing with it. But I think it's all about the Amico. This controller, I want to see how that works. The dial looks like all right. It looks like it reacts good on these things. We'll have to see in person because I never played it yet. So hopefully it comes out next year, like you're saying. It don't get delayed again and again and again. But and then like I think lastly there's that Steam Deck, but I'm not going to do a video thing on that. It's Steam's version of a Switch thing. It's a handheld. You could download Steam games on and stuff. So if you're into Steam, you want to check that out and get it. I play Steam, but I'm not really in another handheld crap. So let me know what you think in the comments, guys. You got the Xbox, the PlayStation, Switch. What you like? Which one's your favorite? What do you hate about it? What you like about it? What could change? What kind of games you like? Whatever you want to tell me. Give me a like. Like I said, comment. Let me know. I like talking to you guys. Sub if you like the content. I try to do the best I can with what I got. And the time I got, because I don't have much time to do this stuff all the time because I work. But let me know. Peace out. Have a happy gaming day. Game just want to be fun. See ya.